Ladies and gentlemen, oh my gosh, I am a lot higher than I thought I was in terms of volume. There we go. Welcome to Monday Night Voltage. We are here. I might actually have just gotten even lower than I thought. Shoot. Hold up. Wait a minute. There we go. I think I am a lot better in terms of volume now. I think. There we go. Probably. I think. Anyways. Hello, everybody. Welcome in to Monday Night Voltage. We are here. I was quiet. Yeah, I freaking pressed the wrong gosh dang button. However, we are hopefully much better now. How's everybody doing? David, Polka, Ezra, Solara, welcome on in. And welcome to everybody else who's chilling in the back. We about to get another show started right about now. Let's get that music going. We got 2K's music going. We ready to go. We got a lot of things to cover today. We got a lot of fun matchups on the way. And throughout the show, I'm going to be talking to you guys as well about, as I mentioned last week, the Intercontinental Championship and Iron Heart Championship tournaments. I'm going to be revealing a lot of people who will be in that tournament. There's a lot of people who are actually in that tournament who will be competing tonight. So, get excited for that. We are getting ourselves ready to go with all of that. So you'll see a bunch of people who will be in that tournament competing tonight. So, without further ado, why don't we go ahead and get this show started. Let's go ahead and start up the poll. It is time to start off with the Erza Scarlet Open Challenge. Erza Scarlet up against who? Poll is up. I'm ready to go. I hope y'all are. It's going to be a good old ride. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. We had a very fun matchup last week with Erza Scarlet taking on the returning Mona Magistus. What on ever-loving earth? Oh my gosh, Discord. Oh, Discord. I have everything muted. It's just the one thing you can't mute is DMs. Discord be Discording though. I'm gonna fight YouTube, but I'm here. Fair enough, Rio. Welcome on in. Chills? Yeah, the music does give me chills. We love this music. Suddenly Discord. Yes, suddenly Discord. This music's amazing. So, without further ado, I think we dilly-dally a little bit. Let's go ahead and turn up that voltage. That's the wrong thing. That's the thumbnail. There we go. That was the audio I accidentally turned off. Here we go. It's great start to the stream, guys. Great start to the stream. Anyways, here comes the woman who is answering. Well, not answering. Hosting the Open Challenge. Erza Scarlet.
Making her way to the ring from Kamakura, Kanagawa, Japan.
Erza Scarlet as Hippo says wife. Erza Scarlet is here once again to run this Open Challenge. We saw it last week. She took on Mona Magistus, making her return. Sorry I'm late being clean. Welcome back. Welcome in, Dusk. We saw Mona make her return last week. Took on Erza and was actually successful. Mona picked up a pretty good win over Erza. Tonight, Erza's looking to change that up. Looking to go 1-1 now. in the open challenge. Thankfully, she has not brought a sword with her, because that would be horrifying. But, Erza, good luck to you in this open challenge. Who shall answer this one? Oh shoot. Oh, this is gonna be a banger. We had, we had a little bit of a technical showcase last week. This time, it is raw power. Susie has answered the open challenge. Oh yeah, man. Susie, we've seen her once as well. She competed. What was it, on the very first week of Voltage as well? In that fatal four-way with Camilla, Makima, and somebody else, I think? And Mona, actually. Susie was in that match. We haven't seen her since. And now she's back here because she wants to take on Erza in a power game showdown. Still impressed with the entrances in time with the music with the stomp. Oh yeah, it's incredible time. I believe so, but she's back. She sure is back. Susie. Let's see what she can do. Because if Erza's not careful, she might be catching a dragon's boots at the hands or feet of Susie. Let's not waste any time. Erza, Scarlet, Susie, this one's about to go insane. Let's go ahead, ring that bell, Clarabelle. Susie tried to immediately just pounce Erza. Not able to be effective as Erza taking her down, hits a moonsault right afterwards. Quick cover on Susie. But that's not even one. That's not even one. You think that's going to be putting Susie away that quickly? Not a chance. Clothesline from the big dragon. Tossing Erza away as well. Listen, Mona and Erza, we had some chain grappling, chain wrestling. This one, none the slightest. No single chain wrestling to start off. Susie's just tossing Erza around. This is just a powerhouse fight, and Susie boots Erza out of the ring. Exactly what I expected to start off this matchup. A power game shown from both of them as Erza sent Susie right into the ring post. Kind of broke the LED there. Susie shook it off as well, but Erza comes flying in with a diving double axe handle to the back of Susie. Now just going to work on the big dragon as Erza sending Susie away. This is all about a power game matchup. Erza's going to have to overpower Susie, which not many people can do, but someone like Erza Scarlet, it could very well be possible. But not if Susie's got anything to say about it. Elbows to the gut. Knee does not take Erza down. But Susie, once again, showing that power. Drops Erza onto the apron, busts her open, and Susie has raged up early doors. Headbutts right to Erza from Susie. We are at a count of 7 as Erza trying to toss Susie into the ring, but Susie does it instead. Gets back in the ring at the count of 9. Erza, oh look at that, little athleticism from Erza. Hurricane Rana. Nicely delivered. And Susie retreats to the corner, but Erza's not done. Spear to the gut in the corner from Erza Scarlet. Choking Susie out now with the boot. Erza does in fact have the speed advantage, but I mean Susie pretty fast as well, but Erza's got Susie up. Requip bomb. That vertical suplex right into a power bomb. We said Erza needed to overpower Susie, and she's done that right now. But that's just one. That is just one. We saw Erza do this combo against Mona, but going for something different. Calls this Nightfall. GTS into the German suplex, and that is resiliency from Susie. Erza making sure she's got that advantage early. Flies in, forearmed is Susie. Double foot stomp right afterwards, and this right now has been all Erza Scarlet. She's wanting to make this series and this comeback in this open challenge 1-1. Flies in, Hurricane Rana. Turns her around now, Susie. Pushed her away. Actually tries to go for the cover. Clarabelle into position, but not even one. Susie, not done just yet. Sends Erza off the ropes. There it is. The Dragon's Boot. Right to the head of Erza. No shot. No shot. She kicked out at one. Off the Dragon's Boot from Susie. Big body slam from Erza, and she's got a finisher off of that. Count of one's crazy. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Muscle Buster. Calls that Armory Breaker, and that's gotta be it for Susie. Erza Scarlet makes it 1-1. Holy crap. Erza didn't exactly have the greatest performance in the first Open Challenge match. I think she very well made up for it in this one. Big effort from Susie in that matchup. But at the end of the day, wasn't enough to put Erza away. There's that Nightfall GTS right into the German suplex. That burned Susie's resiliency. Erza took the advantage fast, never let up. And right there's that Dragon's Boot that Erza not only kicked out of, but kicked out at one. Picking Susie up and delivering the Armory Breaker right to her. Erza may not be a Dragon Slayer, but she was able to put this dragon down. And that's exactly what she did right there after that Armory Breaker. It's the second that Erza started bleeding. The second Susie dropped her onto the apron is the second that Erza Scarlet started to take it up another level and started to dominate. 71% of you in favor of Erza, 29 for Susie. Wow. Congratulations to Erza. She's now 1-1 in this Open Challenge series. As we go ahead and move on to our next matchup. You're not here. What? Okay. If the other one didn't give us chills earlier to start off with Bray, this one sure does. Yeah, Ryan's theme. Oh gosh. Look at all that blood. I ain't going to get it through, though. Nope, you're not. Nope, you're not, Dusk. You are absolutely not getting it. Ladies and gents, we're moving on. It's time for a fatal four-way matchup. It is Sanji. It is Johnny Cage. It is Dirty Dominik Mysterio. And it is Terry Bogard. Lavender Town, yep. Welcome in, Ryan. How you doing? Also, Saya, welcome in. I don't know if I said hi to you before, but I did now. So, welcome on in, buddy. How you doing? We got a nice fatal 4-way matchup now. It is Dom, it is Johnny, it is Sanji, and it is Terry. So, let's do just that and turn up that voltage. Oh, I'm ready for this. Coming out first, it's Johnny Cage. Everyone annoys me in that match and I hate it. Dang, Corey. Welcome in, Raymond. Corey. Johnny Cage is here. Everyone in this match annoys Raymond and I love it. Fair enough, Marcel. Blow the whistle. Maybe you regret. Johnny Cage is here. And I'll confirm it right now. All 4 of the competitors in this matchup are in the Intercontinental Championship Tournament. Johnny, Sanji, Dom, and Terry, all 4 of them will be in the GWE Intercontinental Championship Tournament. Coming out second, after Johnny Cage, from one gold entrance to another, I didn't plan this on purpose, it's Sanji.
Weighing in at 262 pounds, the Butcher.
This guy, I see your ego. Johnny's got a big ego. Voting for Dom, also I apologize about my vampire side. This guy seems like an actor. He is an actor. Johnny Cage is very much an actor. Very much is. He looks good. He really does. I really like the Johnny Cage that was made. I hate this man. Raymond, I feel like you're not gonna like this match, my guy. I don't feel like you're gonna like this matchup. But hey, glad you're still here to join up anyways. Sanji is here. We saw him compete in the Battle Royal a couple weeks ago. To say that he had a not so great performance is a bit of an understatement. He did get out very early and first. But Sanji's looking to turn that around tonight. Right here in this matchup. Congrats to Captain Obvious. I'm only here to do my colleague forcing me to watch this. I need him to suffer. Hey, fair. Fair enough. Sanji, good luck to you. Good luck to Johnny Cage as well. And coming out next, it is Dirty Dominik Mysterio. The former, might I add, WWE Intercontinental Champion. Could he very well become the first ever GWE Intercontinental Champion? Who knows?
Judgment Day. From San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Dirty Dominik Mysterio.
Dirty Dominik Mysterio was in a very interesting fight for his very first appearance here in the GWE. Competed in, well, actually, another Fatal 4-Way. He competed in a Fatal 4-Way involving Silver, Akihiko, and Kenny Omega. It was Kenny who picked up the win in that matchup. Who'd he pin? This guy, right here, Dominik Mysterio. Dom looking to rectify all that with a win in this Fatal 4-Way. Getting a little bit of momentum going into the Intercontinental Championship tournament. Not all bad news for Dom, given he still is the AAA Mega Campeonato. He is the AAA Mega Champion. Dominik Mysterio. No Judgment Day with him. Mainly because I don't have a single other member of the Judgment Day contracted. But Dom is here for a fight. Whatever he calls a fight in this thing. Listen, he went to prison. I don't know if he can call this a fight like he did in prison. Good luck to Dom, though, in this matchup. And finally, it is Terry Bogard. Oh, he got a pyro, too. All right, Terry.
From the south side, weighing in at 183 pounds, the legend,
Terry Bogard from King of Fighters, from Fatal Fury. Terry, well known for competing in fights, in street fights. This guy could be a dangerous threat in the Intercontinental Championship tournaments. We'll just have to see what he can do tonight in this Fatal 4-Way with Johnny Cage, Sanji, Dirty Dom, and himself, Terry Bogard. Here we go, ladies and gents. Let's get this matchup underway. Bobby is calling this one. As we start off, Johnny and Dom going at it, and Terry, I'm sorry, man just hit a diamond cutter straight away? Okay, Terry, I see you. Also, didn't even bother to take off the jacket or the hat. You know what? That's probably just how Terry is. As a moonsault from Johnny Cage right to Dom. Terry gives me huge Gyutaro energy. Well, at least he's not a giant. As Terry dropping Dom with a punch. What do you mean a diamond cutter immediately? Yeah, seriously, man hit a diamond cutter in his first move in this matchup. And a spinning heel kick right to Dom. And a moonsault afterwards as Sanji taking Johnny Cage out the ring. Goes Sanji. The kick out there as Johnny Cage was right there. This is one fall to a finish in this Fatal 4-Way. No eliminations. As Dom, jawbreaker to Johnny Cage. But he gets turned around into a lariat from Sanji. Breaking off again. The two blondes now going at it in Terry and Sanji. But some elbows from Sanji. Just hit me. GWE's got a lot of fighting game people. Definitely makes it stick out. It does, actually. We have a lot of fighting game people in this company, which is very fun, very cool. As Terry, picking up Sanji, went for a power bomb, but not able to. Sanji getting the shots in. As Johnny Cage, I'm sorry. First off, knee strike from Terry. Second off, I'm sorry, Johnny. You just hit a burning hammer on the outside of the ring to Dom. All right, man. Jeez. As Terry, gut wrench suplex to Sanji. And Johnny flying in with a drop kick. You put that man down. No, not like that. Sanji taking it straight to Johnny Cage with a suplex. And Terry kicking Dom's head in. And Dom's busted open from that. Yo, no one has actually touched Terry. Terry has not taken a single ounce of damage. That is nuts. As Terry grabbed a baseball bat and then just said no. Oh my gosh. Of course he did. Of course he did. Johnny Cage with that patented low blow. Right to Sanji. Johnny, don't you dare use the burning hammer as a normal move ever again. Right to the meatballs of Sanji. That is, oh, that's hilarious. Double team from Terry and Dom dropping Johnny Cage. But Sanji back up after taking just a low blow. Right away. Forearm to the back of Terry and then a knee to Johnny Cage. And Dirty Dom out there doing what Dirty Dom does. Swanton missed from Sanji, and Johnny Cage gets pushed away. Terry, dropping Dom on the neck. Dom right back up to Sanji with a kendo stick to Johnny Cage. I know the Mortal Kombat collection's out, but dang, Johnny, doesn't mean you're trying to kill people. Dom sending Sanji into the corner, but now going straight after Terry, which I'll be honest, probably not the wisest decision. Because Terry does have a signature built up, as Johnny Cage, I think, picked up that baseball bat, and he did, and whacks Terry with it. Forearm missed. Didn't let... You serious right now? Johnny! Gosh dang it. That low blow special from Johnny Cage. Terry kicks out. And if he didn't, Dom would have been there to break it up. That's a spicy meatball. It sure is, David. He did it again. Johnny, it's the second time somebody's been hit with that. Sanji going to the corner, but eats a kick. Terry eats that kick. Black leg guillotine to Terry, and Johnny Cage breaks it up. Dom with that baseball bat. Picking up Johnny. Think was looking for three amigos, but he got out of there. Sanji with the knee. Better than punch up? Yeah, probably better than punch up. As Sanji, the kicks to Johnny Cage. That pirate combo. And now Terry with a fireball. Terry with a fireball to the face. Sanji's been getting so much. You got a low blow from Johnny, and then a fireball from Terry. This man's. Oh, there it is again. Black leg guillotine to Terry, who doesn't have resiliency. Dom, though, cover on Johnny. Kick out of one. He gets tripped up. Johnny Cage has a finisher. He's locked onto Sanji. Director's cuts. Doesn't go for the pin because Dom's right there. Baseball bat to Sanji. Tossed it away, but now has to face off with Dom. Poison Rana as Terry rolls to the outside. Oh my gosh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Dom, cover on Sanji. He almost stole it. Sanji did not have resiliency. Dom nearly just stole that win. Neck breaker from Dom. As Terry. I thought he stole it as well, Ezra. I thought there was a chance. Dom with that baseball bat to Terry, but it gets taken away from him. And he's sent away, not really. Sanji and Johnny back in the ring now. That's Dom with that baseball bat to Terry. Oh, nice pickup, Sanji. Power bomb. Dom almost pulled, well, a Dom. He did almost pull a Dominik Mysterio. Sanji climbing up. Phoenix. Sanji, what in the world? Phoenix splash, but Johnny moving out of the way. Flies in. Super kick. Kind of connected with both Sanji and Terry, but Terry with a roll-up. Roll-up on Johnny Cage, but rolled back. Johnny rolls it back, and Terry burns resiliency and then actually switches it back, but it's broken up by Dom. Big kick from Terry Bogard. Terry, actually the only one who's burned resiliency so far in this matchup. As Dom, who has a signature and a finisher. Big body slam to Johnny Cage, but he gets taken down. Playing a little possum there was Johnny Cage. As Dom goes to the corner, Terry sent into the ring post. Clothesline missed, that was the finish. Dom reversed the finisher. Sanji sends Terry into the steps, and Dom went for a splash. Not the E-Frog splash, but a splash. Johnny moved, and then Dom moved out of the way of that moonsault. Sanji reverse DDT, and then a drop kick from Johnny Cage. Flies in again, moonsault avoided for a second time by Dom. Climbs up top, but Johnny's back up on his feet, and he missed. He actually went in between both Johnny and Sanji. German suplex as Terry covers him after that kendo stick shot, but Dom didn't kick out. Johnny broke it up. Turns him over. Johnny Cage with the strikes to Dom. Picked up is Terry. Oh, Terry got out of there. Picked up. I think was going for a finish, and then Sanji just stopped it. punched him down off of it, and then a kendo stick shot to Johnny Cage. Sanji, Johnny Cage, the only two in the ring right now. But Dom up on his feet. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, blackleg stomp! That curb stomp. Dom got out of the way of the finisher. Drop kick to Sanji. Cover on Johnny, but kicked out, broken up by Terry. Big shots from Dom. Super kick to Terry. Oh! Kangase! That jumping spin kick from Sanji, but Terry actually broke it up. Hurricane Rana. Yeah, this match is very hilarious. Big forearm to the back of Johnny's head. That's resiliency from Johnny Cage. Dom and Sanji both with resiliency still. Terry, Johnny Cage, the two who have burned resiliency right now, going at it. Sanji taking it to Terry with that Enziguri. Sorry, not Terry, Johnny. Terry close to building up a finisher. Dom has one, actually almost has two. And now, oh my gosh, he low blowed Johnny. He low blowed Johnny Cage, but Terry was there to break it up. Turns Dom around, forearm. Reverse the finish. Dom reversed the finish. Neck breaker to Terry. Sanji getting up to his feet. Dom's got a huge opportunity right now. There's been 3 low blows in this matchup. This is insane. Drop kick from Sanji. Grabs the back. It's Johnny and Terry sizing each other up on the outside. Dom. The third was the man delivering the low blows. Absolutely. Dom. Big uppercut. Johnny and Terry on the outside. Wait a minute. Cover. Cover. Not only was it broken up, but Terry rolled into Bobby. Caused him to stop the pin. Terry flies in. Moonsault was going to go for Johnny, but it caught Dom instead. Oh my gosh, this is dirtiest player in the game like his real Poppy. You're dang right, Marcel. And Terry hits him with the burning knuckle. Resiliency burned from Sanji. And somehow the only one who does not have resiliency burned is Dirty Dom. Oh, big punch to Johnny, but it's broken up by Dom. Slams Terry down, lapping him, and slaps him across the top of the dome. Sanji rolls through, super kick to Johnny Cage, but Terry lifting him up, plants him with the Buster Wolf, but it's broken up by Johnny as Dom with an uppercut to Johnny Cage. Dom has an opportunity right now. He's got 2 finishers, but Terry's got a chair, couldn't lift Sanji. Missed the finish. Terry with a kick to the back of Dom. Flies in, cartwheel Pele missed. Sanji's got a chance right now. Big kick. Black leg guillotine. But it's broken up by Dom. The chair literally just bounced off Sanji and said must have been the wind. Yeah, pretty much. Dom avoiding the drop kick. But now it's got to contend with Johnny Cage. Sends him into Bobby. Oh my gosh. Sanji stole the finish. He stole the low blow. But Dom breaks it up. Punches. Why have we had 4 low blows in this match? Cover by Terry on Johnny. Dom's a little too preoccupied, and Terry steals the win. Terry Bogard after the low blow to Johnny Cage that was done not by him but by Sanji, Terry gets the win. He was in fact okay. This is low blow number 2. It was the least annoying one who won. We had 4 low blows in that match. The only one who didn't get low blowed was Dom. That is, oh my gosh. Of course he was the only one who didn't get low blowed as well. And there's low blow number 3, done by Dom to Johnny Cage. There's the burning knuckle to Sanji, which burned his resiliency. You see, the best one in the match didn't get pinned. This should be match of the night, I don't care. Honestly, it might very well be. That crossbody there from Terry, and with Dom a little preoccupied, Terry pins Johnny Cage,
Here is your winner,
steals the win.
Legend Wolf
An early match of the night contender indeed. Terry won, but Dom cooked. Dominik Mysterio has proven himself. These 4 are going to have quite a showing in the Intercontinental Championship Tournament. It was a 67% vote for Johnny Cage, 22% for Dom, 11% for Sanji, and somehow 0% on Terry, and Terry was the one that got it done. Yeah, greatest of all time? No duds, UK. Thanks for that. Most likely going to be my match of the night. Really fun. Oh, it was a fun matchup. Congratulations to Terry. As we move on. What was that match? What was that match? 4 low blows? 4? I get 1, I get 2, 4? That's why Dom's the GOAT. Dom sure is a GOAT right there. The low blow match, and we transition to Mario. That was the most low blows I've ever seen 2K do. Both the low blow paybacks on both Johnny and Dom were used, and Johnny just so happens to have a signature and finisher as a low blow. And Sanji stole it with move theft. Heck yeah. Well, we gotta move on from that insanity. It is our first intergender singles matchup here in the GWE. It is Gildarts, and it is Samus. Gildarts looking to build off of what the heck Erza Scarlet did earlier on tonight. Can that happen? We'll just have to find out. Let's go ahead and turn up that voltage. Gildarts and Samus time, it sure is. And out first, it is Gildarts.
is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from overseas, weighing in at 235 pounds, the Crusher!
And he's got Loxus with him tonight. Gildarts Clive. He's competed once alongside Loxus in a tag team matchup. They had a tag team open challenge. We don't really necessarily talk about who answered that tag team open challenge and how that match went. But regardless, Gildarts looking to get on the winning side tonight as he competes in our first intergender match against the hero of Metroid, that space cowboy in Samus. Gildarts, a well-known warrior. He's got Loxus with him tonight. Might need it, honestly, because out next, it is Samus. Let's take a sip of water real quick.
And his opponent from the internet,
Samus in full battle armor once again. We saw Samus compete a couple weeks ago, Fatal 4-Way herself. It was up against Bayonetta and a few others, because I can't remember right now. It was Bayonetta who picked up that win, and it was Samus who got pinned in that matchup. Very similar, actually, to Dirty Dom in the previous match. Samus looking to prove how dominant she can be. Good luck to Samus tonight. Up against Gildarts Clive. Two warriors going at it in this match. It's going to be a very fun one. Especially because it is the first intergender matchup here in the GWE. Compared to literally everything else she's ever fought in the Metroid series, this is likely a vacation for her. Yeah, it kind of is. Out of everything, might just be a little bit of a sparring match for Samus. Which I don't think she would mind that. It is Samus after all. Gildarts, Samus, our first singles intergender match. Here we go. As Gildarts straight away coming out the block strong with a clothesline and right into chain wrestling as Clarabelle also there calling it down the middle. Samus pushing Gildarts up against the ropes, and we get a clean break. Samus with a couple shots, and somehow Gildarts ended up on the other ropes instead of the ropes that we were just on. Big punch from Gildarts, sending Samus into the corner. Big spear to the gut, which don't know how effective that is, considering Samus is wearing metal armor. Might have actually hurt Gildarts more than it hurt Samus. But regardless, Gildarts still fighting on. Elbows to the midsection of Samus. Off the ropes now. Gildarts. Oh, look at the power of Gildarts. With that overhead belly to belly. But now it's Samus, who might be looking to show a little athleticism despite being in that giant metal suit crossbody. Right to Gildarts, who pops right up. And right back into some chain wrestling. Considering one of her arms at the moment is her freaking cannon weapon. Oh yeah, she does have that. Look to potentially see her use that tonight against Gildarts as we lock up again. Now Gildarts taking control, top wrist lock on the arm of Samus. They're going to whittle it down. Fully wrenches that one in now. Full top wrist lock, wrenches it in. We're going to weaken the arms of Samus. Maybe not trying to make sure Samus can't do as much damage with them. And taking Samus down there. Climbing up to the middle ropes is Gildarts. Lox is cheering him on from the outside. Meteora! Right to the helmet. Prime 4 cannot get released soon enough. I'm too excited. Oh, it's going to be a fun game when it comes out. I might play it. I might not play it. I'm not sure. Nonetheless, Gildarts pushed away by Samus. As these two going back and forth now. Samus lifting Gildarts up, exploder suplex. And then Samus with a kip up right afterwards. Shot to the back and Samus is raged up. This does not look good for Gildarts. Oh no, oh goodness. Oh, with that cannon arm. The charge shot. Charge shot from Samus. No resiliency burn from Gildarts. That was with the cannon arm and everything. Massive damage to Gildarts. And another crossbody, but this time it's avoided by Gildarts. Oh. Massive damage. A roll up now by Gildarts. Reversed back by Samus. Into a roll up on the other side. Kick out of 2 by Gildarts. Pop with the cannon. She did pop him with that cannon. And now, because of that, it's all Samus. But Gildarts looking to fight back. He does have a signature at the ready. Shot to the back. Lifting up Samus. Snake eyes into the corner. Goes for the cover. Off that. Now has a signature and a finisher. Could be looking to use one of those. Off the ropes. Gildarts. Oh! That lariat that he called Guild's Pride. And that's resiliency from Samus. Turns her around. Could be looking for a gut wrench power bomb. Cover. Samus kicks out at 2. The breaker slam from Gildarts. But Samus taking him down. Playing a little possum as Gildarts. Then back up, and Guild's Pride's hit for a second time on Samus. I think this time it's going to keep the Space Cowboy down. And it is. Gildarts picks up the win. In pretty good fashion as well, if I say so myself. Gildarts, congratulations to you. Very early offense in the favor of Samus. But after a little bit of time, Gildarts able to take control. Saw Samus here. This was devastating. Right here, that charge shot with the cannon arm to the dome of Gildarts. Wasn't enough to put him away, wasn't even enough to burn resiliency, though. Gildarts got a lot more fight than we think as he hit that Guild's Pride. That lariat, a deadly lariat from Gildarts. That was enough to burn resiliency on Samus, following it right up with the breaker slam, that gut wrench power bomb. Samus, after getting hit by that lariat, got rocked. There it was a second time. Guild's Pride blocks this, not even needing to do anything in the matchup. Just watched his buddy pick up the win.
Here's your winner, the Crusher.
Gildarts picks up the win tonight over Samus. A great showing from both competitors. But Gildarts picked up the win. 57% of you on Samus, 43 on Gildarts. It's Gildarts who picked up the win. So let's go ahead and move on, shall we? We've started out hot with these first 3 matchups. And it's sure to get even better coming up next. The tag champs are in action. It is the BrOGs, your current reigning and defending tag team champions, taking on Sonic and Shadow, Speed Force. Speed Force, my childhood. It's a lot of people's childhood. Sonic's been around for a long time. Speed Force against the BrOGs. We'll see the BrOGs compete at Deep Freeze. They defend the tag team championships against Joker and Akechi in Broken Justice. Tonight, we'll see if they can get a little bit of momentum as they take on Sonic and Shadow. So, let's do this then. Y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's turn up that voltage. BrOGs already in the ring. And here comes... Oh, you gotta be kidding me, man. Oh, you've gotta be kidding me. Seriously? I mean, considering who else is in that group, I should have expected this, but like, come on. Back up, though. It looks like they're ready to go. BrOGs, we're making sure they're still good to go, and it looks like they are. We're still going to get the tag match. we're going. This matchup's underway. The Tyrant Syndicate couldn't stop this match from happening. But Taka starting this off against Sonic. Eggman put them up to that. Yeah, Eggman absolutely did that. You gotta know that Eggman set Bowser and M. Bison on Sonic and Shadow in this match. And Taka straight away locking in a triangle choke on Sonic. Seriously, here now, Rude. Yeah, seriously. I was hoping that wouldn't happen. I was hoping that Bowser and M. Bison just weren't going to be in the building. Or Eggman, for that matter. But apparently, I guess they were, and I guess that they got problems with Sonic and Shadow. For obvious reasons, considering who's in the group, Mr. Eggman himself. But Sonic, not actually wanting to let this thing slow down. He's taking it to Taka. Even the BrOGs weren't happy. Yeah, no. Taka and Mondo were pissed. They didn't want that to happen. I assume Mondo is probably furious. Because it's Mondo. But tag made into Shadow. Shadow. That actually just goes ahead and just tags Sonic back in again. Lift him. Oh, he lifts up Sonic and drops him onto Taka. Taka taking a lot of damage early. Kick out at 1. They live and plot here. They may have a secret base in your walls. They might. They very well might. I hope they don't. I have to check my walls. I gotta check my walls to see if they actually have something. I really hope they don't. Anyways, Sonic taking it now to Taka, but sent into Speed Force territory. Taka needing to make the tag and does. Makes the tag to Mondo. These two teams aren't one to let the Tyrant Syndicate get them away from a good match. And the tag's made to Shadow. They're in the walls. They're in the walls. If it either has Eggman's silly logo or Bowser's insignia, then yeah, that's the case. Yeah, probably. But now, the more brooding characters of their respective teams, Mondo and Shadow, going at it in this matchup. Don't interrupt Shadow's brooding specifically. I don't like it. I've actually accidentally interrupted one of his brooding sessions. It's not the greatest thing. If you want to call it a brooding session. I don't know what it was. Shadow was just kind of sitting there. But Mondo with a clothesline to him. Cover. Off that clothesline. Kick out at 1 by Shadow. Still a very back and forth matchup. We've had time for Shadow to recover. Had time now for Sonic to recover from that earlier attack. And Shadow makes the tag to Sonic. I think Mondo let it happen as Sonic rages up but gets taken down with a moonsault by Mondo. Mondo, the powerhouse of the BrOGs, showing that power right now. And waiting for Sonic. Stomping on his head, Sonic's busted open. And lines him up. Went for that shooting star. That shooting star press, but Sonic ended up getting the knees up. And look at that. He's got a finisher. Tried to go for the tag finish, but Mondo got that elbow up and reversed it. Puts Sonic in the corner with Snake Eyes and makes the tag to Taka. Taka. Sonic trying to make the tag to Shadow, but Taka not letting that happen. Grabs the arm of Sonic and pulls it back. The ultimate moral compass. Trying to catch him there, but Sonic caught him with a roll-up and a kick-out. Big fist drop from that blue hedgehog, that blue gumball son of a... I'm not going to finish the sentence. Taka. Caught, though, by Sonic. Grabs the arm. Sonic... okay, didn't actually go to the corner that was right there. Instead, takes him around town. Arm drag. Taking it a little new school. As Sonic sending Taka into the corner. Makes the tag into Shadow. I don't know what they're setting up here. They're looking for something. Oh, double elbow drop from Speed Force and a kick out at 1. by Taka. Elbows to the arm by Shadow. And now, let's Taka make the tag to Mondo. Mondo back in and legal. He's got a finisher that he could use at any point and drills Shadow with that shoulder check. Takes him straight down. But Shadow stopping whatever Mondo was going for. Sends him back into the corner and then just goes after Taka, who's still in the ring. And oh, Mondo, Shadow, I don't think you should have done that. That just pissed Mondo off. Road rage. Delivered to Shadow. Into the cover, and Sonic breaks it up, and also Shadow kicked out at 1. Shadow kicked out at 1 anyways. Sonic came in, broke it up, but like, dang, all right, Shadow, fair enough. Mondo climbing up top, calling for Shadow to get to his feet. Flies in, drop kick. Right down, and Shadow pops right up. Rolls Mondo up. Kick out. Shadow steals in life form. Yeah, Mondo is very fresh. Also, welcome in, Mysterio. You might be a tad bit late. But no worries. Welcome on in. Glad you could join us. As Shadow taking it to a very fresh Mondo. And making the tag to the fresher Sonic of the two. Next snap, and a big kick to the back. And goodness, Sonic, what the frick was that? I don't know what that was, but that is a little quick step from Sonic. Kick out at 2, and Taka came in. Taka actually came in as the tag's made to Shadow, who almost has a finisher. Mondo now in a little bit of trouble. Sent to the corner, makes the tag to Sonic. They don't have a tag finished yet, but they're setting up. Tossing him with that senton. Into the cover. Bobby taking a little bit of time to get into position. That allowed Mondo to kick out at 1. And a standing, twisting splash there from Sonic. Keep in mind, Sonic's got a finisher. If he makes the tag, they might be looking for it, but Mondo caught the tag finish. Rolls up Sonic, but still pretty fresh. Kick out at 2. Mondo sending Sonic into the BrOG's corner. Tag made to Taka. Setting it up. Ride or die. Straight to Sonic. And Shadow breaks it up. The kick out at 2. Right there. Taka to the middle ropes, and that middle rope diving axe handle there from Taka calls that Justice Hammer. As a little bit of a reference, Taka picks him up. Moral authority. Shadow not able to come in now. The tag finish did not stun Sonic, but that is resiliency on Sonic the Hedgehog. Taka sending Sonic into the corner. Tag made to Mondo. Yeah, actually, yeah, nothing stunning. I don't know why. But a clothesline and spear combination. Oh, tried to make the tag to Shadow, but Mondo grabbed the leg before he could. And Sonic clutching at that leg. He might have landed funny from that slam from Mondo. Picks him up. Powerbomb. Sits down with it. And sets up that standing shooting star. And that might just do it for Sonic. And it does. BrOG's pick up the win. In a very even contest, I'll be completely honest. Despite the attack from the Tyrant Syndicate, still a very even contest. Sonic and Shadow took the fight to the tag champs. But at the end of the day, Mondo and Taka showed us why they are, in fact, the tag team champions. They will go in. They will go right in to Deep Freeze to face off with Broken Justice for those tag team championships. That quick step there from Sonic caught Mondo in a bit of trouble. Forced Taka to come in, but the tag finish could never land from Sonic and Shadow. But this one sure did. That tag to Taka set up the ride or die to Sonic. And from there, it was elementary at that point. As Taka would hit that Justice Hammer elbow and follow it up with moral authority to put Sonic down to burn resiliency. That match ended fast. This is the GWE. Yeah, why I was told to go here. Welcome in. Whoever this is. And this right here, this is how the match ended. That standing shooting star from Mondo. That's the move that allowed Taka and Mondo to qualify for the tag titles. And it picks up the win for them tonight. The tag team champions pick up the win in tag team action tonight. I'm a reporter. My name is Leia. I'll just be interviewing people. Oh! Okay, Leia. Very good to meet you. An interviewer, you say. A little reporter. You know, Leia, maybe you talk to the GM after the show ends. We'll see what we can do for you. There might be an opportunity for you to do some interviewing. There you see, you saw that attack from M. Bison and Bowser. I'm sure that's gonna have to be resolved. What the heck happened in that match? I'm sure that's going to have to be resolved. But a big win, tag team champions, as we go ahead and move on. Bowser's like taking 80% of the screen. Kind of is, honestly. As we go ahead and move on to our next matchup, it is a fatal 4-way. Fatal 4-way action, just like earlier on tonight. 4 competitors in this matchup. A few of them are in the Ironheart Championship match tournament for the women. We'll dive into that when we get to the matchup. It is Merrin, it is Maki, it is Flair, and it is Sayaka. I just don't want Flair to eat the pin. Well, let's hope not. Let's really hope not. Either way, the matchup is set. It is Flair, it is Merrin, it is Sayaka, it is Maki. Let's turn up that voltage and get into the match. Flate's here to cheer on his sister Flair. And coming out first, it is Flair.
The following contest is a fatal 4-way match. Making her way to the ring from the edge of reality, Flash Smith.
We've seen this new attitude from Flair as of late. As we mentioned, Flair did attack Arrow backstage. Didn't really go too well for Flair, but tried to get the jump on Arrow. Has not really been as successful as we would expect. However, Flair looks to right those wrongs tonight. No Arrow to deal with in this matchup. So we'll see if Flair can pick up the win in this one. Flair, good luck to you in this fatal 4-way matchup. Coming out next, it is the woman who picked up a victory over Violet a couple weeks ago, no holds barred. It is Sayaka Mizone.
From Japan, the idol,
Sayaka Mizuno, who reluctantly, after her performance against Violet a couple weeks ago, is in the GWE Iron Heart Championship tournament. Sayaka will be competing in that tournament, looking to become GWE Iron Heart champion, the first ever GWE Iron Heart champion. Sayaka, we've seen what she is capable of doing. We saw that against Violet. Didn't exactly go well for Violet in that matchup. Sayaka might have exposed her, to be honest. Sayaka, good luck to you in this matchup, and we'll see what she can do in the Ironheart Championship tournament a couple weeks from now. Honestly, I believe it's actually starting next week. Coming out next, it is, well, actually, it's the other woman in this matchup who's in the Ironheart Championship tournament. It is Merrin. Merrin has had some successes as of late. Got herself into the GWE Women's World Championship matchup, that fatal four-way involving Julia, Moon Mage, and Stephanie Vaquer. Merrin is looking to step away from the World Championship scene for just a short little while, now looking to take the Ironheart Championship and take that to new heights. She might be able to do that based on the performances that we've seen from Merrin. It's going to get very interesting in that tournament. Merrin and Sayaka will both be in it. We'll see more people confirmed for it later on tonight. The carnage continues. It does indeed, Kaz. The carnage does, in fact, continue. Merrin, good luck to you. Is this match going to be a low blow fest? I hope not. I don't think any of them have a low blow. I think. Maybe. I don't actually know. I don't remember if they had a low blow or not. Either way. Merrin, we'll see you in the Ironheart Championship tournament, obviously. But right now, we'll see what she can do in this fatal four-way matchup involving Sayaka, involving Flair, and involving this woman. I don't think any of them should know. I don't think any of them do. It's not Stephanie Vaquer. It is Maki Harukawa.
And from Yamaguchi, Japan,
Maki. Someone who actually Flair knows pretty well, considering that Flair's matchup against Maki and Arrow did happen. It was a triple threat between Flair, Arrow, and Maki. Maki getting another opportunity to get at Flair tonight. Flair's been calling Maki, I believe, unimportant, or something along those lines. Maki looking to prove Flair wrong. Gets the opportunity to compete tonight in this fatal four-way. We'll see what the ultimate assassin can do in this fatal four-way. It is Maki, it is Merrin, it is Sayaka, it is Flair. Who will pick up the win in that matchup? Will one of the two people in the Ironheart Championship tournament pick up some much-needed momentum? Or will one of the two who aren't maybe look to make a claim? We'll just have to find out in this matchup. Here we go. Clarabelle here to call this matchup right now. I think Flair might be a bit confused, forgot the name of Irrelevant. I think that's the word she wanted. Might be also welcome in to whoever you are, which is still yet to tell us your name, which I'm pretty sure, considering you might not say it yet. Considering I don't know. I have no basis for it, but like, I don't know, just feel like Sayaka taking Maki down, a little Danganronpa on Danganronpa action. As Flair takes it to Merrin, Luthez press. Right there. And you're correct, I'm not saying my name yet. Okay, well, I kind of figured that would be the case. But oh well. Maki sending, oh, big kick to Sayaka. All right, Maki. And then meets up with Flair, who drop kicks her in the back. As Sayaka landed a bit of a crossbody there. Didn't get all of it, but got some of it. Backslide now from Maki. A kick out. There will be a time, I'm afraid it won't be tonight. All right, fair enough, I guess. Flair taking Sayaka down. And then going right back after Maki. And now, Sayaka and Maki just took turns, just taking a shot on Flair each. As Merrin with the kendo stick taking both Maki and Sayaka down. And then breaks it over Sayaka. Drop kick to Maki. Merrin turning her attention now to Flair. As the forearm is hit. Went for the signature, but that got caught by Flair. Who's got a signature of her own and drops Merrin into the corner with some snake eyes. Oh, big leg drop from Maki. Cover. Kick out by Merrin. Maki and Sayaka. Goes at it now, but Flair taking Maki down. Do you at least want an interview when you reveal yourself? We'll see, Leia, maybe. Kicked out by Maki. After that cover from Flair, Merrin went for the clothesline, couldn't land it. As Sayaka looking to now take advantage of that. Elbows, though, from Merrin as Maki grabbing a kendo stick, but gets caught by Flair with it. Into the corner, and Maki just got taken down with that kendo stick as Flair went for the flying forearm, but that didn't land. Maki moved out the way. Slamming Flair's head into the mat as Sayaka sending Merrin into the corner. And now choking Merrin out as Maki going after the knee of Flair. Maki turns Flair around, reversal of the signature. The reverse back by Maki. Flies in, big kick. Caught both Flair and Sayaka with it, but neither one of them going down. But Sayaka now falling to that punch from Flair. Climbs up top, calling for Sayaka Mizono to get up as Maki sending Merrin into the announcer's table. As Flair hit a clothesline on Sayaka. Broken up by Maki. Flair choking out Sayaka. And has now built up another signature and could be looking to go up top to hit it. That fierce flaming elbow drop, but Sayaka moved out the way of that one. Grabbing Flair by the back of the head, putting Flair into the corner. I don't know what the frick Maki did. Maki slid in, broke the pin, slid back out. That's great. I didn't notice. Sayaka climbing up top. Could be looking for a little bit of an encore. That thrust kick to Flair. Maki breaks it up but takes Clarabelle down in the process. Chops, almost like slaps to the face of Sayaka. Maki with the kendo stick. But actually drops it and now taking it to Flair. But gets dropped. Clarabelle got rocked. Big kick to the back from Flair as Sayaka might have been looking for that backstabber. Might still be looking for it, but gets caught by Merrin with that kendo stick before she could lock in, I believe, that sensation statement. Maki dropped by Sayaka with a bulldog, and then runs after Merrin. Backstabber. Calls it the main attraction, but it's broken up by Maki. Sayaka and Maki, Danganronpa characters going at it once again. Nobody close to a finisher just yet. And all four of them battling it out. Flair now slides into the ring. I was going to say the only one not in the ring, but now does. Went for the chop block, but didn't get it. Sayaka, Hurricane Rana to Flair, who rolls out the ring. As Merrin with that arm drag. Oh, wait a minute. Merrin now does have a finisher lined up, but Flair with a steel chair throws it at Sayaka's head. Now Flair goes after Merrin, stomp to the gut. As Maki runs in, just clotheslines Flair, rages up, and Maki's got 2 finishers. Cover by Merrin on Sayaka, broken up by Maki. The refs do suffer in the GWE. I don't like the sound of that, but it does happen a lot. Oh my gosh! Caught the kick and then super kicked Flair. Dropping Sayaka with the assassin's mark. Broken up by Merrin. And yeah, Flair is busted open. I didn't even notice that. Shoot. Maki sends Sayaka in the corner, but it's blocked by Miss Mizona, who hits an elbow on Maki. Has a finisher. Merrin trying to drag Flair somewhere. But Sayaka, oh boy, locking in that sensation statement. No rope breaks in a fatal 4-way. Merrin's dragging Flair. Maki reverses it into a pin, but it's broken up by Merrin. Flair turns. Oh gosh, Maki! Turns. Sayaka just stole the coolest kick in town. Stole the coolest kick in town, but it's broken up by Maki. Wow. Sayaka Mizono stole the kick. Stole that coolest kick in town. Maki trying to make her pay for it. But Sayaka's still going. Fireman's carry. Okay, now hold on a minute, Sayaka. Now hold on a minute. I didn't think you had that on you. Well, shoot. Sayaka's a genius. She might very well be. Back body drop to Flair. Big chop, big strikes from Sayaka and a drop kick. Sending Flair to the outside, who rolls out. And now everybody on the outside. Merrin and Flair going out on one side. Sayaka and Maki on the other. Oh, wow. Big knee and then a clothesline afterwards. I think Merrin caught Flair with some sort of signature. Don't know what it was. But Sayaka catching Maki with a signature of her own. That Idol's Grace swinging side effect. Merrin does have a finisher. We might be looking to use it, but gets caught. Stamp out the embers by Flair, and Merrin's got no resiliency, but it's broken up by Sayaka. Sayaka breaks up that attempt for Flair to get a win. Coolest kick in town. Quick cover. Flair burns resiliency. And a big shot to the head of Maki. Merrin with a sledgehammer taking it to Maki. 2KY. I don't know. I'm sorry, opening. I hope. Oh no. That's concerning. Oh, Sayaka sent into the ring post by Merrin and busted open. Flair with the kendo stick. Big kick there from Maki, but Merrin back up. Dropping Flair onto her butt. No, the double team from Merrin and Sayaka. Double suplex to Maki. Sayaka, Merrin trying to battle over top of Maki. Can't quite get a move off. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Flair, what was that? What? Flair? Did you just pull out brass knuckles? Flair with brass knuckles to Merrin. Sayaka taking Merrin down as Maki calls for Flair to get up. Big kick and a spinning kick. Maki's got 3 finishers. No super finisher, but 3 finishers nonetheless. Merrin catching Maki though. SOS. And then catches Sayaka. Said, you did this earlier. I'll show you how to do it. Coolest kick in town. The battle between the shades of blue and red indeed. Brass knuckles hit the face of Merrin. That is still insane. Flair. Ooh, big body slam. Landed on the concrete. That little area in between the padding and the ramp. As Flair tried to get Merrin with the kendo stick, didn't get it. And Merrin returned the favor. Oh, Maki got caught with a kendo stick and it broke over her head. And Sayaka then drops Merrin on her knee. Sayaka, elevated flatliner. The kendo sticks are in fact rated E for everyone, says Kaz. As Merrin sends Sayaka into the ring, but now has to contend with Maki, who's got 3 finishers and uses one of them, Assassin's Mark. As Flair now isolated in the ring with Sayaka. Flair doesn't have anything built up just yet, but calls for Sayaka to get up. Drop kick from the middle ropes. As Flair going, oh, Flair actually built up a finisher from that. Merrin sends Maki into the apron. Blaze kick. Blaze kick to Sayaka. Cover on Sayaka, and she burns resiliency now. Sayaka burns resiliency. Yo, Flair really just tried to go for another pin right afterwards, and Maki broke it. Flair trying to go for a 3rd straight pin, and now this time uses the ropes, but Sayaka kicked out. Uh-oh, Maki catches Flair. Assassin's Mark. Cover, but it's broken up by Sayaka. Uh-oh, Merrin catches Sayaka. Coolest kick in town. Maki too preoccupied now with Flair, and Merrin gets the win. Merrin pins Sayaka. Flair started panicking. It was the closest that she had to win, but it's not her night tonight. Merrin picks up the win, picks up momentum going in to the Iron Heart Championship Tournament, pinning, by the way, Sayaka, who also is in that Iron Heart Championship Tournament. I've looked at the bracket. Those two are not set to fight one-on-one in round 1. But there is a world we could see that matchup again. There is a world we could see Sayaka versus Merrin possibly in the finals, possibly in round 2, possibly the semifinals. We could see that at any point in time in the tournament. And if that does happen, will the results be the exact same? Tonight, it was Merrin's night. Picked up the win. Flate congratulating Flair on the well-done effort. Honestly, Flair did have a really good effort in that matchup. A well-done effort. I don't know where the poll went. I ended it, but I don't know where the poll did go. There's the poll. As I said, 63% of you on Flair, 24 on Merrin, 13 on Sayaka, and a 0% vote on Maki. It was Merrin who picked up the win. Flair does quite well when the purple one isn't there. Yeah, but Flair doing a lot better when no arrow involved. Is that a trend? Who knows? We'll have to find out. Flair didn't take the pin, thankfully. The stupid assassin had no eyes. No eyes indeed. I mean, she was wearing glasses the whole time, Flair. You can't take it away from that. But congratulations to Merrin in that matchup. And now, still has quite the ways to go before she can go for a championship. That sure is the case. Hold on a second, y'all. I accidentally forgot to put the next matchup on the card. Hold on a minute. Hold up a second. I promise this will not take too long. I straight up forgot to put it in. Oopsies. This I like to interview him. Hey, you know what? Leia, if you want to try to, feel free. Feel free to. Let's see. Where the frick are you guys? Alright. Go. Lilliana is there. Where the frick are you? Honestly, yeah, Leia, if you want to interview him, go right ahead. That would probably be, honestly, quite helpful. It'd be very fun. Again, talk to the GM after the show. I'm sure the GM will probably have something lined up. Maybe a job, maybe something. I don't know. Alright. Almost got it. And then it... Oh, shoot. It messed up the rest of the card, too. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay. There we go. Now we got to be able to do that. Now we can continue on with the rest of the show following all of it. Okay. Sheesh. Alright. It is one-on-one. It is a rematch from a couple weeks ago. It is Lilliana. It is Clover. This time confirmed to actually be Lilliana versus Clover. After Lilliana, I'll be honest, decimated the crap out of Miyu backstage. She decimated Miyu backstage, tossed her through glass. We've got that match now confirmed. It will be Lilliana, it will be Miyu at Deep Freeze one-on-one. Tonight, Lilliana takes on an opponent of Miyu's choosing, which just so happened to be Clover. Next week, we'll see Miyu do the opposite. Miyu will take on an opponent of Lilliana's choosing. So, let's see what Lilliana can do against Clover tonight as we go ahead and turn up the voltage. Great, I'll be around. Awesome. Great job, Leia. Flair still has quite the ways to go before she can go for a championship. Quite possibly. But coming out now, it is a Shadow Dragon. Somebody with a lot to prove, possibly a lot of anger to get out. Against Miyu tonight, she takes it out even more on Clover. It is Lilliana with a little tribute to Bray Wyatt and a little tribute to Brody Lee. May both of those two rest in peace. Lilliana here tonight takes on Clover. We saw these two go at it before. It was supposed to be Lilliana one-on-one with me. That didn't happen. Lilliana was taken off guard by the fact that it was supposed to be Miyu. Instead, it turned around to be Clover. She was caught off guard that whole match. Clover took advantage and got the win. Tonight, there's no tactical advantage on the side of Clover. Lilliana gets her share, gets her lick back. Quite possibly put Clover away and send that message to me. Let's see if Lilliana can do something to win. We'll just have to see, because out comes Clover Field.
From Tokyo, Japan, Clover.
You know, I'll be honest, this doesn't shock me. Miyu out there with Clover tonight. Clover seems to have formed a little bit of a possibly a mutual partnership with Miyu, maybe a friendship. I don't know what it is, but at least for right now, Clover is helping Miyu out. Also, I'll go ahead and confirm this now. Both Clover and Lilliana are both in the Ironheart Championship Tournament, so we could very well see this match again in the Ironheart Championship Tournament for a third time. But tonight they go one-on-one right now. So here we go. Oh, we got a new ref, y'all. We got a new ref for this match. Yo, we need a name for this ref. We got a new ref. Love to see it. Some chain wrestling away there. Lilliana going to work on Clover to start with Rebecca. Honestly, straight up, bet. Let me go ahead and add that to my little thingy. Where's my pinned message? Number 4. Let me jump to it as all that's going down. You can see all that. Message. As Clover taking it to Lilliana in that chain wrestling. Rebecca. Second female ref. There we go. And I've done that. Perfect. Back in there. Jessica. Aren't there only 2 female refs? Yeah, there are only 2 female refs, but this is the second one. Wait a second. Yo, I looked over for a quick second. Did Miyu just pull the freaking turnbuckle pad off? Gosh dang it. I could feel an anger and animosity. We got Rebecca for this one. As Lily, Clover just tried to fly off of the springboard. Lilliana, I think, just took it. Wasn't this one named Ant? Oh, yeah. Hold on a minute now. Shoot. Frick. You're right. Hold on a minute. Hold on now. Hold on. Go to, you real quick. Y'all can, because I'm an indecisive little boy. I'm an indecisive man. What is the name of the new ref? Y'all, I'm not entirely paying attention right now, but Clover with a power bomb to Lilliana kicks out at 1. Rebecca, I saw Jade in there. Annie, Lexi, I saw. We have brain cells, they function. Another shot. Come on, Miyu, what is this nonsense? Tossing a chair in the ring? You serious right now? My gosh. Clover flying in, but Lilliana moved out the way, and then I saw Jess. We got 4 hours. There you go. The Discord should have a list of multiple options for what the heck the referee is going to be named. Y'all can go ahead and take your pick. It's a little 4-hour poll. The big boot from Clover right to Lilliana, and that burns resiliency. I have no idea. I've not even been paying attention. I'm not sure what the frick has been happening besides me grabbing a steel chair and taking the turnbuckle off. That Clover boot, that Fields boot right there. Oh, Miyu. Goodness sake, girl, can you not? Like, my gosh. Lilliana, oh gosh. Oh, she snapped the neck. Oh, she snapped the neck. Snapped the neck of Clover, raged up, and the violinist claw. Kick out at 2 by Clover. Holy moly. She done snapped the neck. Well, she was getting destroyed. Not anymore. It looks like Clover trying to, wait a minute. Clover, roll up on Lilliana. Shoulders down, kick out at 2. Kick out at 2 by Lilliana. Clover with the kicks. And another kick to the head. The referee, I think, going to check on the turnbuckle. Drop kick from Clover. Wait a minute. Ref not in position because she's checking on the turnbuckle. Finally gets in position, and Lilliana kicked out straight away. Kick out straight away by Lilliana. Clover flies in, and another drop kick. And Clover's got another finisher, but now climbs to the top. Looking to fly. Double foot stomp. Right to Lilliana, and then a second one. Clover has a finish, but caught the kick. Lilliana caught the kick. Off the ropes. Big crossbody. Is Miyu trying to help or hurt Clover because everything she's done has negatively affected Clover? I don't know, honestly, Polka. Miyu's been trying to help Clover, and it's kind of been working, but also it really hasn't at the same time. In both ways, Clover's been helped and hurt by Miyu in this matchup. Caught now by Clover. Oh no, there's the boot. The Fields boot right to Lilliana again. I'll still say it. Give the assist to Miyu. She was probably the majority factor in this matchup with Clover and Lilliana. Bringing in chairs, messing up the turnbuckle. And look at that, see, right there, with that cutter, the referee didn't spot Clover raking the eyes of Lilliana. You gotta think that after all this, oh, Lilliana's gotta be fuming. Because both times she's fought Clover, Miyu has gotten involved somehow. This was a lot closer of an effort from Lilliana. She put in the work against Clover. But it was Miyu who once again proves dividends. And allows Clover to practically steal the win. There's that Fields boot right to the head of Lilliana, which allowed Clover to pick up the win. After all the distracting from Miyu, whether they be hindering or helping, they still distracted, and it allowed Clover to get the job done. We'll see Clover and we'll see Lilliana in the Ironheart Championship Tournament. That's not changed at all. We'll see both of them compete in that matchup, in that tournament. But Clover now has a big advantage in it. 62% of you on Lilliana, 38 on Clover. Clover got the win. Again, give a massive assist to me. All right. Now then, we are getting in to Hayes, my teacher. Yo, it is Randy Orton. Get Randy. Also, Flair. No, we're not throwing Clover into a light. It's happened somewhere else. We don't like that. Another character. I don't actually know about that. Anyways, we're moving on. It's time for a triple threat matchup. It is Kaito. It's Cassius Bright, GWE World Champion, and it is Splendid. Going at it right now. Oh boy, what's going on? Y'all, I'm sorry, Tommy just told me to... Tommy just texted me, my security guy. He told me to check backstage. I'm not sure why he's told me to check backstage, but he's got security cameras going there. Let me see. Oh, shoot! Oh, gosh, Broken Justice found the tag champs. Joker and Akechi had just found Mondo and Taka backstage, and they're going at it with them. The #1 contenders are taking it to the tag champs. Broken Justice on the attack. Tommy did tell me that Joker and Akechi did both find Mondo and Taka. Mondo and Taka not responsible for this attack. It was Akechi and Joker who did do just that. I think we'll get security on it after these four just kind of do what they need to do. But right now it seems like the BrOGs are on top. They're taking it to Broken Justice. These tag champs, they're still dominant. They're still fighting. Doesn't matter if they've had a match or not. They've barely had time to recover from said matchup, but they're still fighting off against Joker and against Akechi. Joker went for the kick on Taka. That didn't land, but gets tossed away. The Speed Force, yeah, Sonic and Shadow have already left the building. They're not in the building anymore. And I think Joker and Akechi knew that and waited for Sonic and Shadow to leave so they could strike, so they could attack the tag champs. As Akechi taking Taka down, as Joker lays out Mondo. Taka picking up Joker. Randy and I should have been backstage. I'm going to talk to the GM. Okay, you know what, opening? Yeah, you do that. You do that. Joker and Akechi taking it to Taka and Mondo. The BrOGs still holding on as Taka slamming Joker down, skull-crushing finale style. But Joker kicked right up. And Akechi tossing Mondo away. Taka with the shovel to Akechi. As Joker with a code breaker to Taka as Mondo and Akechi going at it. I'm sorry, did Akechi just hit a freaking RKO? I don't know, but I saw him start flying in a cutter type maneuver. I think he just hit an RKO on Mondo. Which if that's the case, that is nuts. Joker dropping Taka down that splash after the atomic drop. And Akechi and Mondo brawling on one side. Akechi taking it to Mondo, but Mondo actually taking it to Akechi as Taka taking it to Joker. It was a starting attack from Broken Justice, but it's the tag champs who are mounting that offense, mounting a bit of a comeback. Taka chops to Joker, but Joker goes right around. Big kick and a punch to the side of the jaw. Taka back up. Akechi, I think, getting taken down by Mondo and a backstabber from Taka. As Joker gets caught with a boot from Taka. These four superstars, these two teams, they're supposed to be going at it a deep freeze, but it doesn't seem like they're waiting right now until then. As Taka taking Joker down. I don't know where on earth Mondo and Akechi could be at this point in time. Taka, where you go? Taka's going up the elevator. Joker on pursuit. Goodness me, Mondo just tried to fly at Joker. That did not work. Yo, Yo. Joker and Taka are up on the top of the scaffolding. They're up on the top of the scaffolding right now, and Taka's taking it to Joker and stomps on the back of his head. Taka and Joker battling it out. Turned around now. Oh boy, moral authority from Taka onto the grates. Onto the grates of the scaffolding, and Akechi taking it to Mondo. Yo, I'm gonna be honest, for a second I thought that Taka was gonna send Joker through that light that is sat right over there. Taka now actually going after Akechi. Mondo going up the elevator to fight Joker. Can't get the camera angle on Mondo and Joker at this current moment in time, but Taka with a powerbomb to Akechi. Oh, there's Joker. Joker coming up to help his tag team partner. Turns Taka around. Joker plex. Dropped him on his head on the concrete. And I was about to say, I don't see Mondo, but there he is. Right there to help out his bro as Joker takes Taka down. Powerbomb position, but Akechi rolls him through. Joker picking up Taka. Phantom Thief driver. And a forearm from Mondo, and then he just, okay, I don't know why that happened. That's 2K for you. As Joker now waits for Mondo. Back on the top of that scaffolding. Joker picking up Mondo and sends him into the friggin' side there. I don't know what in the world I would call those things, but the grates there. It still looks so dominant. No, I'm not gonna shake it. No, you don't got it. Mondo and Joker going at it. Akechi and Taka going at it all on the top there. Mondo's picked up Joker. Taka sending Akechi into the railing and a road rage. Yeah, that's it. Thank you, Poker. Brilliant. To Joker and dang! Attitude adjustment from Taka. Akechi's in danger. The reverse to finish. Taka now takes it to Joker. Mondo and Akechi going out on the other side. And now it's still the same two going at it as Akechi picks them up, drops them with that knee, that patella drop brain buster. Taka, a Kimura lock. What is that elevator? Dude, that elevator's just opening and closing and no one's near it. What is going on? Either way, dropping him down. Akechi's actually in danger. Good shot. Big strikes. Mondo, I think, busted open. Joker catching Akechi. Grabs him. Taka with the elbows. Goes after Joker instead. I think someone in Invisibles keeps using the elevator. Maybe, but Joker. Oh! Poison Rana onto the grates. He dropped his head on that. Akechi down there from Mondo. Back. Joker sends Mondo away. Big kick now. Taka caught him. Akechi goes after Mondo. Joker and Taka. They go at it now. Drop kick missed. Oh, wait a minute. Akechi, I think, taking it to Mondo. Joker going to actually help out his partner. And lifts up Mondo. Taka with a boot to Akechi. Phantom Thief driver to Mondo. As Taka lifts up Joker. Moral authority. Onto the grates. As Akechi sending Taka away. But now picks up Mondo. Death Valley driver. And Mondo's in danger now. Joker sent to the wall. Right into the wall by Taka. Chop missed. Grabbed away. Picked up by Akechi. Well, actually just dropped onto the back of the knee. Back onto the knee from Akechi. Picks up Mondo, who might be in a world of trouble. That Death Valley driver. And they're both down. The tag champs are down. Broken Justice. Attack them backstage and get them momentum. Or would I even call it momentum? I don't know what I'd call it. A tactical advantage, just a beatdown? I don't know. Regardless of what it might be. Joker and Akechi made a statement. They're coming for the tag team championships. And if Mondo and Taka aren't careful, yeah, a mental advantage. If Mondo and Taka aren't careful, their first tag team title defense could end up being their last. Where is the justice? If there is any justice, it doesn't seem like at the moment, Kaz, that there is. Akechi lifted up Mondo, hitting that Death Valley driver. And after Taka was taken down by Broken Justice, he lifted up Mondo once more, Death Valley driver again, and made sure that they'd stay down. Coming back over. Something's gotta go down from that. That was an absolutely mental thing that Broken Justice just did. We'll have to see what type of repercussions may come from that. If there are any. I hope there is. Yeah, also, yeah, Sukuna's music. Sukuna just started, Sukuna's music just started yelling. Anyways, now on to what in the world we were actually trying to do before that happened. The champ is in action in a triple threat matchup. The GWE World Heavyweight Champion is in this matchup. It is Kaito, it is Splendid, and it is the champion, Cassius. One fall to a finish, triple threat, non-title action. Cassius, the champion, looking to make a statement. We'll see who he challenges at Deep Freeze in the main event tonight, right after this match. But could be a big thing for both Kaito and Splendid if one of them could pin Cassius. If one of them could pin Cassius, they might get themselves a future opportunity. We'll just have to find out. But let's go ahead and turn up the voltage for this triple threat match. Pole's ready, pole's up, all ready to go. Let's do this thing for this match. Coming out first, it is Reese Splendid.
It is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 181 pounds, Reese Spectacular Vic!
Splendid competing tonight in this matchup against a very resilient Kaito and a champion in Cass. Splendid, we've seen him compete before. He had the opportunity to become world champion, but was beaten by Maki D. Luffy in that fatal four-way match. Splendid could maybe fast-track himself to a title opportunity in Cassius triple threat, or maybe Cassius right to Cassius. But if Splendid wants to do that, he's got to get through both Cassius and this man. A very resilient Kaito, Momota.
From Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 228 pounds, Montana.
Kaito's been in one match in GWE. It was a triple threat. The very first match in GWE history against Pi and Joe Henry. Kaito showed out. He might not have been successful, but this man Kaito kicked out when no one thought that he could. Kicked out of the slice of pie from pie in that matchup when it did not seem possible. Kaito, shown to be very resilient. Will he show that same resilience tonight in this matchup when the champ is announced? Well, we'll just have to see. The luminary of the stars. And finally, it is the champion. The first ever GWE World Heavyweight Champion. It is Cassius Wright. Title in hand. Cassius Wright looks to show everyone why he's champion. Let's match him.
And from overseas, weighing in at 229 pounds, the Global World Heavyweight Champion, Cashman BrOG.
It was a triple threat 2 out of 3 falls match where this man won the championship. He pinned Luffy. He made Roman Reigns tap out. Actually, no, it was the other way. He pinned Roman Reigns, made Luffy tap out. Cassius Wright would get 2 falls and would win that championship with both his hands. He could face off against Luffy once again at Deep Freeze, or we could see Kazuya, Mishima, or Warlen get their opportunity. But that's not right now. That's in our main event. Right now, Cassius looks to prove why he's champion. Gotta imagine Estelle and Joshua are happy knowing that they have a champion. I'm sure they are. In fact, we've actually been in contact with Estelle and Joshua, mainly because I've heard the GM is trying to sign both of them. Who knows if it's going well at this point in time? It might be. It might not be. But we'll find that out later on. Right now, it's a triple threat. We're underway. Bobby's calling this matchup. Splendid goes straight in after Kaito with that bulldog. Cassius straight with roll up. Roll up on Splendid. Kick out. Now Kaito takes it to Splendid. Stomping away, but now turns his attention to the champ. Super kick to the back of the head by Cassius. And a drop kick to the knee now from Kaito. Right back. Arm drag from Splendid, but now gets caught by Cassius. That's now Cassius and Kaito. They go out. Very ironic match. I mean, yeah, it kind of is, yeah. Can Cassius actually pull out this win? We'll just have to see. Apparently Flair doesn't think so. As Cassius and Kaito, we're going at now a forearm to Splendid if he pulled in a freaking candlestick. I'm really like quiet again. I shouldn't be. I'm at 10. Maybe it's just because of the fact the microphone isn't as close as it was before. Maybe that's better. Either way. Cassius. That or the game's a bit too loud. It might be that too. I'm gonna turn down the audio just a tiny bit. Cassius is a hero. I believe in him. Goes Flates. Good to hear that as Kaito lifting Splendid up, dropping him onto the gut, onto the knees with that slam as Kaito now takes it to Cassius right afterwards. Oh, geez, Splendid. Got height with that drop kick. And now taking it to the arm of Cassius. Okay, that's better. Good. Good to hear. Splendid going after the arm of Cassius. If he can't get the grip on that bracer's hold, it might not be as effective. That's probably what Splendid is thinking right now. But Kaito taking it to Splendid. Kick to the back and Kaito rages up, but gets tripped. Tripped by Splendid. Playing a little bit of possum and grabbing at the leg and drives him down. DDT though from Cassius. Turns Splendid around, gets the elbow to the back as Kaito actually gets caught by Cassius. Drop kick missed. And now Kaito sending Cassius into the corner, but caught. Turned around, but gets met with a kendo stick from Splendid. Kaito sling blade to Cassius, who kicks right back up. Grabs the kendo stick as Kaito and Splendid doing battle, but gets a kendo stick shot, courtesy of Cassius. Broken up there by Splendid. He sends Cassius off the ropes himself, flies in, tornado DDT. Nicely done there by Splendid. Big shots to Kaito. Up and down goes the Luminary of the Stars, covered by Splendid, trying to use the ropes to an advantage. Kaito kicks out though, at the count of 1. Forearm from Kaito to Cassius, rolled through, and Cassius, he's got that adrenaline in his soul. Taking this fight right out of control, but Splendid just eats him with that kendo stick. Hits him with that kendo stick. That's not it. You don't eat somebody with a kendo stick. Whatever. Splendid setting Cassius up. Oh, cartwheel. Went for the finisher, actually. Didn't land. Cassius got out the way and now has lifted up Kaito for the true nature of all things. But it's broken up by Splendid. Oh, big lariat to the back of the head of Cassius. Y'all, Cassius has 2 finishers. I don't know when he got that, but he's got 2 finishers locked and loaded, ready to go. And still has that adrenaline rush bar, but not anymore. Splendid stopping that with that DDT. Cover. Kick out by Cassius. Kaito and Splendid duking it out. As oh, jeez. Accelerant from Splendid, but then eats a clothesline courtesy of Cassius. Splendid going to the middle ropes. Cassius actually bringing a sledgehammer into play. He called Kaito up, and then Cassius just chucked the sledgehammer at Splendid's gut. Big strike to the gut there. Uh-oh. Kaito's caught. Inferno Evil locked in by Splendid. Kaito's taking a little bit of damage to the legs. Holding on, and Cassius breaks it up. Broken up by the Divine Blade, who turns Kaito around, and now it's Cassius who locks in a submission finisher. The bracers hold in, and Kaito has to burn resiliency. Resiliency burned from the Luminary of the Stars. Splendid just a second too late. Cassius kipped up, but got caught with a forearm courtesy of Splendid. This could be dire straits now from Cassius. Big kick from Splendid. Tried to go for Kaito, didn't land whatever he's going for, and ate a forearm for his troubles. Kaito and Splendid pretty even before, but not anymore given the resiliency burned by Kaito. That body slam to Splendid. Cassius down on the outside, and Kaito looking to call Splendid up for a moon landing standing version, but gets a shot with a kendo stick by Cassius, and actually goes for the cover on Kaito. Oh, that got him. Cassius pins Kaito. Kaito exerted all the energy he had left into that moon landing, caught it on Splendid, and the second that Cassius saw that, he took the opportunity. He knew what needed to be done at that moment, and hit him with that kendo stick, pinned Kaito, and got the win. the champion picks up a win tonight. Yo, Rio, was that your first point of the night? Holy crap. Listen, good on you. Good on you, Rio. Gosh, that was really your first point of the night. Insane luck. Might have been insane luck, but it also could have been just insane timing from the Divine Blade. That moon landing, and as Kaito was looking to catch Splendid after that moon landing, go for the cover, Cassius was there with the kendo stick to get the win. A very skilled fighter in the form of Cassius Bright. That is why he is the GWE World Heavyweight Champion. Splendid, you are right. He did not pin you. He did not pin you. You are not wrong. 50% for Cassius Bright, 33 on Splendid, 17 on Kaito. Cassius who picked up the win. The champion. A bit of a bloody mess, but a champion that picked up the win tonight. Well done to Cassius Bright. And now, we determine who faces Cassius at Deep Freeze. So many people I want to interview. That's great to hear, Leia. We'll probably have a bunch of opportunities for you to do so. It is time, ladies and gentlemen, for the main event. It is a #1 contenders matchup. Who gets the right to face off with Cassius Bright at Deep Freeze for the GWE World Heavyweight Championship? Is it Kazuya Mishima? Is it Monkey D. Luffy? Is it Jay Warlen? Also, yeah, let me see what y'all are like. What are y'all scores going into the main event? I see a 4 out of 7 from Erza, 4 out of 7 from Dusk. I see a 1 out of 7 from Rio, which is unfortunate. Very unfortunate for Rio right there. 5 out of 7 from Polka. Love to see that. The main event loading up right now. We are ready for this. We are determined to see who will challenge the Divine Blade, Cassius Bright, for the GWE World Heavyweight Championship at Deep Freeze. I'm sure Cassius will be watching this matchup with anticipation to see who will fight. So, let's get this main event underway as we turn up the voltage. Here we go. Coming out first, it is Kazuya Mishima.
The following is a triple threat match. Making his way to the ring from wherever he wants, weighing in at 186 pounds, the Devil.
Kazuya Mishima. A dominant competitor. All 3 of these competitors in this match quite dominant in their own right. Kazuya won a battle royal involving 5 other competitors to get himself this opportunity, well, a previous opportunity actually, at the GWE World Heavyweight Championship. He wasn't successful in that matchup. You know who was in that match? Cassius Bright. Cassius would pick up the win in that matchup. Kazuya was not pinned. He wants a little bit of a run back with Cassius. But somebody else who really does is this man right here. Monkey D. Luffy. Extremely close to becoming the first ever GWE World Heavyweight Champion. He picked up the first pinfall in the matchup. He pinned. I believe he actually pinned Cassius. in that matchup. Fact check me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure he pinned Cassius in that matchup. Cassius then made Luffy tap and pinned Roman Reigns to win the title. Luffy would love nothing more than to get another shot at Cassius and another shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. We'll see if he can earn that tonight. King of the Pirates, he better win, goes Marcel. But he's going up against some tough competition, Kazuya, and the man who decimated Joe Hendry, Jay Warlen.
Michigan, weighing in at 242 pounds, the Viking,
Jay Warlen, the warlord of wrestling. Discord Ice. Where do you? Never mind, actually. It's just Corey. Jay Warlen absolutely decimated Joe Hendry. I'm not sure if Joe Hendry's ever coming back after what the heck Jay did to him. But he gets the opportunity to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship if he can win this triple threat tonight. One fall to a finish. Clarabelle calling this matchup. Let's get this main event underway. As Jay, straight after Luffy, dang, execution straight away from Jay Warlen. As Luffy sweeps the leg. Russian leg sweep and then a mountain punches on Jay. This is one fall to a finish. Whoever wins by pinfall or submission gets the chance to fight Cassius. And in a battle of absolute titans, no matter who wins, it's going to be a tough fight for the Divine Blade. Kazuya sending Edge GT. Yeah, you appear in one take. Just watch. Dang, Corey. Sledgehammer from Jay right to Kazuya. Repeated shots and goes to the corner early doors. Luffy with a chair, knee to the face of Kazuya, and a steel chair shot from Luffy. Clothesline from Jay missed, but Luffy still caught. Put on the ropes by the Warlord. Big knee to the face. Climbing up top. Oh, he almost landed that. He almost landed that double foot stomp, but instead, a little coffin drop. Honestly, almost mocking Luffy by hitting that King of the Pirates coffin drop. That's Luffy's own move that Jay just hit randomly. Mocking him. But now, Luffy's got to deal with Kazuya and those strikes and a clothesline from Luffy. Or to Luffy. Jay, baseball bat in hand. Kazuya doesn't see him, but now he does. Baseball bat shot to Jay. Keep in mind, Jay's got a signature that he could use at any moment, and Kazuya just got one now. Luffy back to his feet. Oh, big back fist. Right to Kazuya from Monkey D. Luffy. Off the ropes, Kazuya back up to his feet. And Jay gets caught with a forearm from Luffy. Into the corner goes Kazuya. Luffy off the ropes. Oh, Jay tried to kick him in the back. That did not work, but a spear into an overhead belly to belly from Luffy. Now, gotta contend with Jay. Big scoop slam. Jay, we saw this earlier. We've seen him do this before. Into the corner. He's lined him up. Warlord Wrath. That spear from the corner to Luffy. As Kazuya, he's just waiting. As Jay trying to take it to Luffy with that back. Luffy taking Jay down with the baseball bat. And now getting worked over by Kazuya with those strikes. Goes into the cover. Broken up by Jay. Oh, tried to pick him up, but Luffy actually stopped him when he kipped up. Now a double team onto Kazuya. Oh, his head hit the chair. His head hit the chair as he fell. Oh, The electric wind god fist from Kazuya Mishima. Big shot to Luffy. Kazuya technically reversed Jay's finisher. He sure did. Luffy's burned adrenaline rush as well. Cover on Luffy. He's taking a lot of damage, and Luffy actually has to burn resiliency. Luffy the first one to burn at the hands of Kazuya Mishima. Headbutt to Luffy. But Jay takes it to Mr. Mishima. Big chops, big punches. Jay knowing that Kazuya is a bit of a threat, but he's not going to go down that easily. Big Canadian rack DDT. As Jay goes to the corner once again. He's got that finisher lined up, looking for that war path. Claymore to the head. But broken up by Luffy. Luffy flies in. Tornado DDT to Jay. Luffy was getting bullied there. You are right, Splendid. This man was getting wrecked. I think they can see that Luffy is a pretty big threat in this match. Drop kick to Luffy and that busted him open. Big kick now to the... Oh, wow. Jay tried to set him up, but Kazuya wasn't able to get that. Clothesline right there. Oh, gear breaker. Gear breaker to Kazuya. Cover off the gear breaker, but Jay breaks it up. And now Jay actually has a really good opportunity at this moment. Hits that spear, overhead belly to belly to Luffy, breaks the adrenaline rush meter, but Kazuya rages up and then breaks it up. Kazuya has got that finisher ready to go, slams Luffy down and turns to Jay into a roll-up actually. Roll-up, rolled back by Jay. Cover on Kazuya. Resiliency burned from Kazuya. Jay's got a finisher. Luffy's nowhere in sight. He's starting to get to his feet now. Warpath! Warpath to Kazuya. Cover. Oh no. I don't think Luffy saw the pin. Jay Warlen is #1 contender. Jay Warlen versus Cassius Brights is confirmed for Deep Freeze. Luffy just took a little too much time, and that allowed Jay Warlen to pick up the pieces. Luffy a little too distracted, and Jay took full advantage. That was where Luffy burned resiliency to Kazuya. And it looked like Luffy might have had the opportunity, hit the gear breaker on Kazuya, but got caught. That spear from Jay, that Warlord Wrath into the overhead belly to belly. And as that roll-up was reversed by Kazuya, it burned his resiliency, and Jay saw the perfect moment. War path to Kazuya Mishima. Luffy wasn't fully paying attention. Jay gets it done. We could be closing in on Polka's first OC title win soon. We could very well see that. Jay Warlen. Cassius, you're right, Splendid. Cassius is indeed gonna have one heck of a fight come Deep Freeze. Could we see the Warlord of Wrestling become the Warrior Champion? We'll see in a few weeks' time. I believe a month from now will be Deep Freeze. 67% of you in favor of Jay. 33% for Luffy, none for Kazuya. Jay versus Cassius, one-on-one for the GWE World Heavyweight Championship. That's our show. Let's go over it real quick. Started out the show, Erza Scarlet's open challenge, answered by Susie. It looked good for Susie to start off with, but the second Erza was busted open, Erza took control and dominated. Picking up the win, she's now 1-1 in open challenge action. We'll see who she faces next week. I'll be honest, my match of the night, this Fatal 4-Way was both insane and funny at the same time. Johnny Cage, Sanji, Dirty Dominik, Mysterio, Terry, Bogard. All I need to say, Terry won and 4 low blows were used. I don't think I need to even say anything else about this matchup. It was just that funny. Our first singles intergender matchup saw Gildarts and Samus go 1-on-1. It was Gildarts who picked up the win in pretty dominant fashion over Samus. The tag team champions were successful against Sonic and Shadow and Speed Force. Before the matchup, obviously, though, they were attacked. Sonic and Shadow specifically were attacked by Bowser and M. Bison of the Tyrant Syndicate, more than likely sent by Eggman to do so. Sonic and Shadow still put up a big fight, nearly got the champs, but the tag team champions, Mondo and Taka, the BrOGs, were able to coordinate and pick up the win. In a great Fatal 4-Way match on the other side, it was Merrin who picked up the win after pinning Sayaka with the coolest kick in town. Maki, a little distracted, dealing with Flair, allowed Merrin to capitalize and pick up the win. In a matchup that's basically just Mew being Mew, Clover picked up the win over Lilliana for a second time, all thanks to Mew and her many distractions. There really was a crazy square there in the tag team group, absolutely. Speaking of, Burnus, not the time. A brawl took place backstage before our next triple threat. Broken Justice found the tag champs backstage and took them out, setting a mental statement, a tactical advantage over Taka and Mondo. They're coming for the tag titles. Cassius picked up the win over Kaito and Splendid. 3, 2, 1, fire. Cassius would beat Kaito and Splendid in the triple threat matchup. After Kaito would hit a moon landing from the top ropes to Splendid, look to take advantage, Cassius would hit him with that kendo stick and pick up the win. And in the main event, it was Warlen who capitalized on the surroundings and took the win over Luffy and Kazuya. Pinned Kazuya after a Warpath Claymore to the face of Kazuya. Luffy a little bit distracted. It allowed Jay to pick up the win. He will face Cassius Bright at Deep Freeze. Let's take a look at the news real quick. M. Bison and Bowser taking the rivalry to a personal level, and Nico Robin has been cleared. You know what? I would love to see that. Good to see you're cleared, Robin. Good to see that. Let's see what 2K would do for next week. A fun show indeed. Well, I mean, yeah, this is probably happening. Let's be so for real. This is probably happening after what the heck Bowser and M. Bison did. This is definitely happening. Sonic and Shadow are definitely going to have something to say, and definitely are going to want to go at it with M. Bison and Bowser. This, well, not exactly what is happening, but Mew is taking on an opponent of Liliana's choosing next week. So, you almost got it, 2K. Art of Violence versus Broken Justice. Very similar names, actually. Violence, Broken Justice, honestly, very similar. That'd be a fun match, honestly. Arrow would probably, maybe die? Question mark? I don't know. Keep in mind this is Jay's second title opportunity win in 3 days between the OC title match and the GWE World title. That's true, Polka. You've been popping off. Oh. Luffy versus Ryoma. That'd be a fun match. I'd actually be down for that. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, yeah, this also makes sense. Jacob and Ryan, and apparently a promo. I'm sure that there's something that's going to happen with these two. I feel like it, at least. Julia versus Hina, the champion against Hina. We will determine Julia's #1 contender next show. So get excited for that. Mondo and Taka versus Yuffie and Yor, the tag team champions on the men's side, versus the team that put away Junko and Mukuro. Interesting. I like it. Oh, again. It's Eggman and Cassius, but now this time instead of Insanity, we have Kokichi and Skull. Still Insanity, but they really want Cassius and Eggman to go at it in some sort of multi-man matchup, and I don't like it. And in the main event, it's Terry and Gildarts for the Intercontinental Championship. Huh. Well, Terry's in the tournament. Gildarts is not. That's funny. At least it involved somebody who was actually in the tournament. Do Yuffie and Yor have a team name? I don't know. I'll have to talk to them. I think they're teaming at this point in time. I'll have to talk to them. So that would be the card that 2K would block. Let's take a look at the power rankings. Cassius Bright is #1 in the power rankings. And Roman is still in the top 5. This man's. Cassius #1. Taka 2. Arrow 3. Roman Reigns at 4. Jay Warlen 5. Merrin 6. Clover. Chie actually at 8. Mondo 9. Terry. Ryan Shogun, Sayaka, Katana, Dusk, Mona, Panette, Ashi, Gildarts, Eggman, Bowser in your top 20, Lilliana at 21. And there's Erza, actually. Pretty cool. Alright, there's the show. Y'all can get yourselves. Remove them text, remove them brackets, and get yourselves out of character. Roman keeping himself up there out of pure spite, honestly. Yeah. He really is just out of spite, keeping himself in the top 5. Freedom for all you. So, that's the show. I've got a lot more people to announce, obviously, for the GWE Intercontinental Championship Tournament and the Ironheart Championship Tournament. I plan to announce everybody tonight. I think I might actually go ahead. I don't know. Do you guys want me to announce them all right now? Or do you want me to go ahead and just talk about it in Discord, put them in the announcements, all that thing? I'm fine with either. I really don't care. I've already announced like a good chunk of them. Well, I've announced a few. I could announce the rest right now. It would include some spoilers on some people. In Discord, that's fair. In Discord, okay. Yeah, that's probably fair. I don't want to take up a lot more of your guys' time. So, we'll do that. I'll see if I can throw something together and announce the people in the tournament. That's going to be a very insane graphic for me to make. We'll do that, though. Anyways, that's going to do it for me. So, thank you all so much for watching. Tune in next week for another edition of GWE Monday Night Voltage. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.